Battle control initialized.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Red Alert Global League Minions Season 9, Round 2. In the upper left-hand corner, we have SinJul playing as Germany. And in the lower right-hand corner, we have Kernal Panic playing as Ukraine. Let's go to the production tab. SinJul with a slight advantage in this Allies versus Soviet matchup. I love to see an Allies versus Soviet match. Hey, I got a joke for you. Knock knock, who's there? Stalin. Stalin who? Quit Stalin and open the door. Kernal Panic is going to knock 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 with a 5-stack of Grenadiers. Last game going to SinJul. Game 2 of 2. SinJul with an interesting income number. Maybe he sent out his harvester and sent it back. Boy, those Grenadiers are getting danger close. SinJul with a pillbox in his pocket. Pops the pillbox. Getting 3 out of 5 Grenadiers. I think he knows there's a few more out there. He's hunting for him. Gren's looking for the snipe on the NG. Holy crap. A double Grenadier rush. SinJul reducing Kernal Panic's army value back down to 0. That's not good. 1,600 worth of military units destroyed in the first 2 minutes of the game. Kernal Panic going double ref to SinJul's War Factory first. I think we might see the SinJul Ranger Danger build. Kernal Panic yet to come out with an engineer to capture his natural Derrick. SinJul with vetted riflemen moving south. Kernal Panic about to pop his War Factory. SinJul ecoing up. He's on 3 harvesters to Kernal Panic's 2. Kernal Panic out with an engineer at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. SinJul with a distinct income advantage. Now on 4 harvesters. Kernal Panic still on 2 harvesters at 325. Kernal Panic with an army value advantage. But he is low on cash. He is stalling out, folks. Cancels the production of his 3rd refinery, a smart move. He's got to find some way to keep up. SinJul now on 7 harvesters at 406. Sitting on a service depot. Sitting on a service depot for a solid 3 seconds. I just listened to Biomecha Man's first cast. That's really funny. Here comes the shit talk. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. SinJul with the pillbox in his pocket. 12 seconds ahead in the production of his first expansion MCV. on 6 harvesters, both players with 1 Derrick. I hear pistol fire. Almost kills the engineer with a technician. That would have been absolutely epic. SinJul moving out with his first expansion MCV. Kernal Panic returning in kind. SinJul's going to drop an offensive barracks. Both players about even in income. SinJul on 7 harvesters. SinJul knows what's up. He's got scouts all over the map. Looking for the crush on that rifleman, not finding it. And SinJul has got armor on the field. Going after Kernal's oil derrick with a 10,000 army value to about 9,000. Kernal Panic moving out. Not in time to protect his derrick. Kernal Panic deploying a economic expansion. Powering down his Tesla coil. And I don't know if that Tesla coil is going to be up in time. He's got a barracks in the works. Still no power plant. SinJul choosing his engagements wisely, but getting flanked by the much more massive forces of Kernal Panic. SinJul moving in on Kernal Panic's main base. He's going to take that main base. Ladies and gentlemen, Kernal Panic moving in on SinJul's first expansion, but SinJul overrunning Kernal Panic's main base. Destroying his service depot. Taking out the Tesla coil with those rocket troopers. That's the antidote you need for Tesla fever. SinJul also moving in on Kernal Panic's first expansion. Kernal Panic's army completely out of position, moving in on SinJul's second expansion. Kernal Panic losing his first MCV. Losing a harvester. He's down to 5 harvesters. No, he's at 6 harvesters still. SinJul's still at 5 harvesters. That's interesting. SinJul being routed from his second expansion. His MCV makes it out. And an anti-infantry force falling to rocket fire. Camping out the refinery. Holy cow, folks. Decisive engagement early on in the game from SinJul. Grave error from Kernal Panic going in with a 10 stack of grenadiers right off the bat. Looking for crushes, finding some, but those harvesters are going down, just a matter of time. Kernal Panic calling it good game at 8 minutes and 41 seconds. 332 to 231. Let's go check something out here. SinJul with an army value of 10,000 at the end of the game. Both players about even. And the eco graph starting at minute 2. SinJul just pulling ahead. Beginning at minute 3. Thanks to that oil derrick. Destroying Kernal Panic's oil derrick. Maintaining his army throughout the game. And a decisive attack on the main base of Kernal Panic. Both games going to SinJul. Red Alert Global League. Minions Round 2. Season 9.
Battle control terminated.